guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do things differently and start off with our face. So here I am trying the new MILANI Make It Last setting spray. We're going to hydrate our face first by spraying that everywhere. I actually really love this spray a lot. So for our foundation today, I'm going to be taking Urban Decay's Naked Skin One and Done and mixing it with L'Oreal Pro Glow. And here I'm using the new foundation brush that I received in one of my Morphe months. And I actually really like this brush a lot. I love paddle brushes like this for applying my foundation first and then going in with this Nude beauty blender. I actually just got this and I really do like it, but honestly a lot of beauty blenders are super similar to me, so I don't know if it's just me or what. But I definitely like applying my foundations with a paddle brush and then going in with a beauty blender. I just feel like I lose less product like that. I know I'm weird. So then taking Maybelline's Master Conceal and again using a new brush from one of the last month's Morphe Me's. This is a concealer brush and I actually always apply my concealer like this first, and then I'm going to take Tarte Shape Tape in the color Light Medium Honey, I think it is. And I'm going to apply this a little bit lower just to really highlight. I'm using the Maybelline Master Conceal in medium to kind of cover any dark circles, and then the Tarte Shape Tape to really highlight underneath my eyes. Then I'm going to go in and blend it out using this small concealer paddle brush and then going in with the beauty blender and just blending it out. I love using a beauty blender underneath my eyes. I just feel like it really gives you a flawless finish. Honestly, I use a beauty blender for everything just because I feel like a brush doesn't give you the same kind of flawless look as a beauty blender. And I'm just going to use the same concealer and foundation to just really prime my eyelids. Now going in with LA Pro Concealer in Toast. I am using this just for my nose contour. This is one of my favorite shades to nose contour. I just really feel like it gives you that chiseled, sharp nose contour. I know I said that like 25,000 times, but I just really love this for that. And then now I'm going to go in with another Morphe Me brush and just kind of diffuse it a little bit as much as I can with this brush, and then going in with the beauty blender just to really finish it off and blend it all out. I wanted to start off with the face today just because I wanted the focus to be on my glowy, flawless skin versus my eyes and lips. Although my eyes and lips are going to be a little bit out there, I really just wanted the focus to be on my skin. So once I am done blending everything out, I'm going to go in with RCMA No Color Powder and go ahead and set underneath my eyes, my forehead, my chin, down my nose, and along my contour lines. You guys know the drill. I do this in almost every video. I don't know if it's just me, but this powder makes me sneeze a lot. I know I think I said that before, but it really does. I don't know if that does that to anybody else, but it does it to me. I don't know what it has in it differently than other translucent powders, but I always sneeze. So now going in with Sephora Morning Light Highlighter drops. I'm going to apply that to the top of my cheekbones just with the paddle brush, and then I'm going to go in with the beauty blender and just really blend that out. Like I said, since I wanted the focus to be on my glowy skin, this is why I'm going in with these drops first, because I feel like this gives you a really natural, dewy, kind of glowy look. I go in with this first, and then later on, I'm going to top it off with a little bit more highlight, but this just gives you such a natural glow. So I'm going to go in like 2 times, giving myself a little bit more layer, just going in slowly and building it up. Now going in with another Morphe Me brush, I'm just going to blend this out. This brush is ginormous. I'm going to buff all that away and really set the rest of my face, kind of avoiding where I just highlighted, just because that would kind of defeat the purpose of putting those drops on my face first. Then this is an extra step, but I'm going to go ahead and go into the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and taking the banana powder and the orange kind of powder and just place that underneath my eyes just to add a little bit of a highlighted effect under them. And then going in with this contour powder and that same palette, I'm going to do my forehead, the top of my cheekbones, along my jawline, and then going back in to that same color from that palette, and I'm going to go over where I contoured on my nose just to really set that Pro Concealer on my nose. Then going into the Benefit Cheekathon palette, I'm going to take HOOLA and just really add some color into my face. I don't know why this foundation came off so light on camera, because in person I was not this light, but I wanted to add a little bit more color to my face. So I went in with Benefit HOOLA and just really bronzed all over my face, all over my skin where I contoured, and then just gave myself an overall bronze. Then the other day I ran into this Wet n Wild highlighter, and I haven't been able to find it in forever, and I finally found it. So I found this at Walmart, and this is the Wet n Wild Crown of Canopy highlighter, and let me tell you guys, I love this highlighter. It's such a natural, pretty, like rose gold color, and it's not glittery at all. It's super finely milled, and I literally am obsessed with it. So I highlighted the top of my cheekbones, my chin, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and my Cupid's bow. Then I'm going to go in to the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. I kind of wanted just a little bit more on the tops of my cheekbone and my nose. I just really like a nose highlight, guys. I can't get over it. So I'm going in with Forever Young from her palette, and I'm going to do the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, and just highlight a little bit more on the top of my cheekbones, but not dragging it down too much because I already have the Morning Light drops and the crown of Canopy, so I didn't need to overdo it, even though some of you probably think I did. So now going in with Benefit's Coralista, I'm just going to hit the apples of my cheek, dragging it back towards my temple, and then that really is it for the face. I'm going to top it off using the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I love this setting spray. It really does remind me of the MAC Fix Plus setting spray. It is that good, guys. Like, it's not a gimmick. It's just really good, and it makes everything really set into your face, like really, really, really good. So then once my face is still wet, I'm going to go back into that beauty blender and just really dab over the top of my highlight. Now moving on to eyes, I'm going into the Kylie Royal Peach palette, and I'm taking the color Sandy right here with the Morphe M441, and I'm going to be dusting this back and forth into my crease in windshield wiper motions and just really blending it out, just really starting to carve out the eye look and shape it out. Since I wanted the focus to be on my face and my dewy skin, I didn't want to make this eye look too intense, so I only really used 3 colors. So once we're done blending that out into our crease, we're going to go back into the Royal Peach palette, and we're going to take the color Cinnamon right here, and we're going to begin to pack that on to our outer crease and outer lid, and just really placing the color where I want the majority of it to go on both sides. And then once I really have the product built onto that outer corner, I'm going to begin to blend it inwards, slowly, just really packing it onto the outer corner and then just blending it in, just because I want the majority of it to be on the outer corner, and then blending the excess inwards. Once we've really built that color up, I'm going to go in with the clean blending brush and just really begin to diffuse those edges out so we don't have any harsh lines whatsoever. Then I decided I want the color to pop a little bit more, so I went in with more of a precise blending brush. This is a Sigma E25, and I took that same color Cinnamon and really packed it onto that outer lid, just so you could really see the color and it could not be too diffused. I just went ahead and packed it on, and then went ahead and blended it out just a little bit, but not too much, because I wanted that color to really peep through in the eye look. Then I went back in with that clean blending brush, and I made sure that I diffused those edges out once again. Then jumping into the Modern Renaissance palette, I am taking the dark chocolate in that palette called Cyprus Umber, and I'm going to use that same Sigma E25 and just really pack that onto the outer V of my eye, just very lightly packing it on to both eyes, and then again diffusing it. So I'm kind of using the same technique, as you can see, just packing it on where I want it to be, and then going in with the big fluffy Morphe M441 brush and just really diffusing the eye look out. I want the emphasis of this look to be more of the glitter and just a small, like a light deep outer corner, not too much, which is the reason why I'm going in and really diffusing everything out, so it could seem really diffused and really like a light, I don't even know how to say it, like a light ombre kind of eye. As you can tell, I'm going to be really repeating the steps, just going in and packing on and then going back and blending it all out. So once we have that all blended, my camera actually heated up, so I went ahead and I finished one eye, and I'm going to continue to the other eye. So now I'm going back in with the color Sandy with a bigger, fluffier brush, a Sigma E40, and just dragging it a little bit higher and just really blending it out and diffusing those edges so it gives me like a blown out effect. Now going in with Stila Cosmetics Magnificent Metal and the color Smoky Storm. This is such a pretty, like, smoky silver gunmetal-y champagne-y kind of color. It's so pretty and it's so easy to use. So you just want to take your time and slowly swipe this over your eye, kind of carving out your lid space as if you were doing a cut crease, but obviously with glitter. And then I'm going to go in with a small blending brush, and you don't want to swipe, you kind of just want to tap it and blend it out before it dries. It will still be wet, so you do have time, you don't have to rush. You just want to make sure that you're not using swiping motions, that you're just really taking your time and just tapping it out. So then now I'm going back in with that Cyprus Umber, and I'm building up that color again just to give you a really ombre effect and just to deepen up the crease and add some dimension into the eye. Once I added that Cyprus Umber, I'm going to go back in with the cinnamon and pack it in between the glitter and in between the Cyprus Umber. You're not going to really see this color too much, but it's necessary. I don't know if that makes any kind of sense. It's necessary for the spring look, so you have to do it. So now I'm going in with a smaller defined brush, and I'm going to just, no excess product on it, I'm just going to take whatever's on that outer corner and just blend it inwards just so it can be a little bit more defined. Now going back in with that Stila Cosmetics glitter, I'm just going to pack it on one more time. You don't have to tap it out after this. You just want to build up the color a little bit more. So now for our lower lash line, we're going to take Sandy and we're just going to smoke it out under there, just blending it back and forth. We're going to do the exact same thing with the same color Cinnamon, just blending it out back and forth with the same pencil brush. I know this eye look seems a little bit intense and like it takes a really long time, but if I wasn't doing this tutorial, I promise you I could have gotten this done in about 15 minutes. So don't think that you can't do this. It's very easy to do. Now going in with a small definer brush, I'm going to take Cyprus Umber and just line my lower lash line and then buff it out with that same pencil brush, and that completes the under eye. Now going in with L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, I'm going to coat my lashes. Part of me kind of wanted to keep this without falsies, but then I don't know. I changed my mind at the end because I'm like bald on my eyes, but this look without falsies would have been great. So now going back into that Forever Young from the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit, I'm going to highlight my inner corners with this, and this highlight went perfect with this look. Now for the star of the show, I'm going in with Milani's liquid lipstick in Craze. This is like such a good dupe for Dose of Colors Coral Crush. If you guys wanted that color for the spring, look into Milani's Craze. It's such a good liquid lipstick. It doesn't crumble, it doesn't crack. It is drying, but it's not too drying like, let's say, like Kylie Cosmetics or like ColourPop. It's like comfortable but drying. I don't know if that makes any kind of sense, but that completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this spring dewy glowy skin makeup look, and if you aren't subscribed to my channel and you're new here and you liked what you saw, please hit that little button down below before you go, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.